Welcome to Unspoken Minutes. Zombies have terrified audiences for decades. From Night of the Living Dead to World War Z, the undead shuffle has become one of cinema's most loved horror traditions. But let's be honest, for every masterpiece, there's a graveyard full of stinkers. Some zombie movies are so bad they're funny, and others are just plain unwatchable. Today, we're digging up the top 10 worst zombie movies that should have stayed buried. Number 10, House of the Dead, 2003. Bowl strikes again. Based on the popular video game, this movie promised arcade-style zombie carnage, but instead delivered wooden acting, a nonsensical plot, and laughable editing, including actual gameplay footage awkwardly spliced into the film. Instead of scary, it felt like a bad student project with a big budget. Number 9, Zombie Strippers, 2008. Yes, the title tells you exactly what you're getting. Strippers turned zombies. Starring Jenna Jameson and Robert Englund, this low-budget mess tried to be campy fun, but ended up tasteless and boring. Even the over-the-top gore couldn't distract from the wooden dialogue and clunky pacing. Number 8, Day of the Dead, 2008 remake. Remaking George A. Romero's classic should have been a sure thing, but this reboot turned into a disaster. Gone was the atmosphere of dread, replaced with generic jump scares, awkward CGI zombies, and nonsensical character choices. Fans of the original were horrified, and not in a good way. Number 7, Survival of the Dead, 2009. Even Romero himself stumbled. After pioneering the genre, his later entry felt like a parody of his own work. Bad acting, poor dialogue, and a bizarre zombie horse riding concept left fans scratching their heads. It was proof that even legends can make a dud. Number 6, Resident Evil Apocalypse, 2004. While the Resident Evil franchise had its moments, this sequel leaned too hard into action cliches. The Nemesis monster looked like a rubber suit from a 90s TV show, and the plot abandoned survival horror for slow-motion gunfights. Fans of the games cringed as the series drifted further from its roots. Number 5, Return of the Living Dead, Part 2, 1988. The first Return of the Living Dead was a cult hit, darkly funny and innovative. The sequel, not so much. It recycled gags, leaned into slapstick, and completely lost the sharp wit that made the original shine. It was like watching a cover band ruin a classic song. Number 4, Flight of the Living Dead, 2007. Zombies on a plane. Sounds fun, right? Wrong. This knockoff of Snakes on a Plane was filled with cliches, flat characters, and shoddy special effects. By the time the zombies were munching on passengers, audiences were already wishing for the credits to roll. Number 3, Redneck Zombies, 1987. Shot on VHS with a budget that could barely buy pizza, this trauma release embraced bad taste, but not in a good way. Featuring zombie hillbillies, gross-out humor, and acting that makes high school drama class look Oscar-worthy, it's often ranked as one of the worst zombie films ever. Number 2, Resident Evil, The Final Chapter, 2016. After 5 sequels, fans hoped the saga would go out with a bang. Instead, it went out with shaky cameras, incoherent editing, and a plot that felt like it was made up on the spot. Even hardcore fans of the franchise were left disappointed. Number 1, Plan 9 from Outer Space, 1959. Often called the worst movie ever made, Ed Wood's cult disaster features aliens resurrecting the dead in a plot that makes no sense whatsoever. With cardboard sets, awkward dialogue, and laughably bad acting, it's become infamous for all the wrong reasons. Yet, in its own way, it's so bad, it's iconic. And there you have it. The top 10 worst zombie movies. They tried to bring the dead back to life, but instead buried themselves in cinematic shame. From half-baked remakes to ridiculous low-budget disasters, these films prove that not every zombie deserves to rise from the grave. Which one do you think deserves the crown for the absolute worst? Let us know in the comments below. This was Unspoken Minutes. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more creepy, funny, and sometimes terrible countdowns from horror and beyond.